Good afternoon, everybody. My name's Pat O'Donoghue. If you're in for the AI, I guess, sort of debate, then you would have met me before, but I head up sales engineering in Mitel. And I'd like to talk to you today about our hybrid UC evolution and what's key in the Mitel portfolio as we move forward. So, without further ado, let's look at what the market dynamics are telling us. And really what the market dynamics are telling us is that UC or UCaaS is not the path for everybody. Yeah, it's an important path, but it's not it's not a revolution, it's an evolution step. And from our point of view at Mitel, we see that hybrid cloud is where we can offer our customers the way forward that they need. They get the best of both worlds. If they want to deploy on-premise solutions, they want to deploy in private cloud or in public cloud, they can. And it's an evolution step for our customers to move that forward. So from a point of view of hybrid deployments, that can be across our core control and it can be across all our application set. And what we're seeing is the increase in demand really from not just customers in public sector, but from private sector as well. So there's a crossover here where with the way the world is today and the security aspects, and people want to keep, customers want to keep, their own data on premise is really key for them, and keeping their own data and being in control of it themselves. It's a really powerful play. And what we're also seeing is the ability for back office and frontline staff to work completely autonomously together. If you think about retail, you've got the back-end contact center, for instance, and you've got frontline staff. Certain applications, don't fit well within that transit model, where having a common application set that you can use and leverage off your core control and your contact center, message each other effectively, we can bring all that together for you. So from a Mitel point of view, as I said, it's an evolution journey for our customers. So how do we do this? So from our point of view, we have a series of partnerships. And if our customers, if they want to use Microsoft Teams and leverage Mitel Core Control underneath Microsoft Teams and offer that 5.9 resiliency capability, they can. We've just recently announced a partnership with Zoom. So from our point of view, we have our own collaboration tool sets, but we're not ring fencing our customers to utilize that tool set. If they want to have freedom of choice and use a different collaboration tool set, but underneath still leverage the Mitel Core Control or a Mitel Contact Center, we'll give that customer the complete autonomy to do that. Equally, when we look into the key verticals where we play, such as healthcare, there's different applications that fit in there, such as our virtual collaboration server, which is really for, I guess what you want to say is medical and clinicians having one-to-one video capabilities and transcribing, that video call into an EPR or electronic patient record system. We can do all of that. We can offer, obviously contact center capability within that healthcare segment as well, but offer them 5.9's core control in that hybrid environment we've just discussed. So we play in 5 key verticals, and that is, obviously local government and government, and healthcare, education, retail, all the key verticals that you can think of. And they all utilize our technology, but maybe utilize it in different ways. And again, when it comes down to choice within contact center, we have our own contact center play. Yeah? But if a customer really wants to go with a CCaaS provider, they've got the option to use NICE or Genesys within our portfolio because we've done the integration to those guys to leverage our core control in those environments as well. So again, it's all about the ecosystem and how we deliver those solutions. And as I said at the start of this, one size doesn't fit all. So for us, it's about giving customers choice. And that choice is key when you look about deploying our solutions. If you think about Mitel, this is, I guess, Mitel's 51-year anniversary this year. We've been around for quite some time, but I'd like to think Mitel is a partner for our customers who's sort of growing old disgracefully. We're reliable, but we're completely reinventing ourselves all the time and bringing value add. And from our point of view, we're not standing still. If you look at our on-premise capability, we've got our physical controllers that we offer our core control through. But if you want to virtualize that and put it into a VMware environment, it was Mitel who did all the testing for latency for virtualizing of call control all those years ago. Mitel was the first to bring to market an IP PBX, and it was one of the first to deliver a digital PBX. So when you actually look at evolution and where Mitel plays, we're at the forefront of technology all the time. And when you think about what the requirement is now for virtualized call control, we've done all the work with VMware, as I said, then we did all the work with Hyper-V from Microsoft. That was across not just our call control, but across all our applications to virtualize them. What we're also done today as well is do it with Nutanix. So our customer base keeps on giving us these different demands. And now we're looking at Proxmox. We're bringing that into our environment next year. So we're not standing still. We're offering our customers choice on where they want to be. And that's from a private cloud point of view. But if you look at a public cloud point of view, you've got the capability to deploy our applications in Azure, Amazon, Oracle. So again, it's all about choice. And if you want to deliver a solution that was based on hybrid, private and public cloud, it's the same software. Now that software can be licensed on a subscription or a CapEx model, which depend on what you want. So again, we've got a good story all about that, and it's all about choice. And with the acquisition of Unify, which we did a year ago, approximately, we've got our MyVoice business application set, which is Heritage Mitel, and now we've got the OpenScape call control that is Heritage Unify. So again, it's offering our customers that journey forward in a phased manner and deployment choices of what they need. So if you've got small scale solutions and you're looking for that across our piece, and what we can offer you is obviously our MyVoice Business SMBC controller, which is the physical controller, but we can also offer that as virtualized as well. Equally, if you want a small solution based on Unify call control, historical Unify, we've got OpenScape Business. So we've got a journey path for all our customers. There's no plans to cease or can our call control offerings. There's a market for them, and we're bringing those customers forward all the time. What we've got in the mid-market section is MyVoice Business. That offers you all the deployment choices that we spoke about, but offers you UC applications, contact center based applications. It offers you scalability. In the MyVoice Business world, we'll support up to 120,000 users, so it scales. We say mid-size, but it really scales very, very big. Equally, there's a roadmap for all these applications as well, and you can see where we're going with them all. I guess what we're doing as well is allowing our call control and how we build our application set and our licensing to be verticalized. So if you're working in healthcare, we'll bundle licenses with key integration types that you'll need within healthcare, FinServe as an example, local government for housing, that type of thing. So we'll build in application sets about them from our licensing models as well. From a UC point of view, we're looking at that common experience across front and back office workers, as I said earlier, but we're looking at those feature packs as well. How do we develop those applications so they are meaningful and the licensing models are cost effective for you in the different verticals that you might work in, and how we can actually bundle that license set into effective cost modeling for you. And we're offering choice of third-party applications that can be modular or structured. And from that point of view, you'll be able to pick and choose what application set you want as well. And the deployment flexibility and the Gen AI that we're building into all our platforms, whether that's native UC or whether it's a native contact center platform that we offer ourselves, there's Gen AI across all the application set that we're looking to introduce. And you're going to say, well, what does that look like? So, from a common experience, when you look at our MyCollab, which is our Mitel's heritage collaboration toolset, you can see what we're offering is the capability to bring in third-party widgets into that. So if you're using MyCollab for your call control element and you're using Teams for your collaboration or Zoom for your collaboration, you'll just bring a widget. If you're using Salesforce integration, you'll have the Salesforce widget. If you're using a third-party application in healthcare such as Epic, you'd bring in the widget for that. So again, it's making our application, our tool set, a single pane of glass for our customers, depending on what vertical they're actually going to be working in. And we're evolving our application sets as our customers' needs evolve as well. So it's the modular design for front and back office, single interface that they can use. And what does that mean for our integration into third-party products? So if people want to use Microsoft Teams as their single pane of glass, they can. And we've got a plugin called Mitel Assistant that allows you to underpin your Microsoft Teams integration with Mitel Core Control. That license, if you're using our MyCollab, as you'll use it to underpin like a MyCollab soft phone, for instance, is free of charge. Yeah, so there's no additional licensing model you need from Microsoft. If you're just using, I guess what you want to say is a H1 license or a H3 license, you can. Yeah, and we'll just underpin the voice for it. You do not need anything extra for that. Now, that will offer you all the cool features of your Mitel PBX. Call transfer, call pickup, whatever. And what you're doing is you're using a single common path dial plan to contact just other parts of your organisation. So if you've got people using Teams, you've got people who are mobility and they're using other applications, you don't need expensive SBCs to translate calls or pass all your calls through the PSTN. They can be still local extensions, but in your own environment controlled by yourselves. Again, from a Microsoft point of view, we've got the direct routing capability as well, using our OpenScape SBCs. So again, we can give you that capability, that single pane of glass. And we see this a lot in healthcare, where they want that hybrid approach, where they want to underpin and leverage their existing investment, but still have the capability to use Microsoft Teams. But they've got other clinicians, as an example, who need far more advanced call control from a mobility point of view, because they're clinicians and they're walking around the hospital environment, or they're in manufacturing, as an example, and they're on the canning plant, for instance. They've got that capability. They may well even have contact center agents. They want to be able to contact the contact center agents seamlessly as well. And we can deliver all that features and leveraging off your investment that you use today. Equally, that could be Zoom. We've just announced a new relationship with Zoom that will allow Zoom users to ring fence their Mitel Core Control, and will natively put Mitel Core Control as within the dial pad for Zoom. So rather than make a Zoom phone call, you'll be making a Mitel call. Yeah, so it's a seamless integration. So when we look at this common path that I talk about, it's all about choice for our customers and the benefit as customers what you can have. We're not dictating, we're just enhancing that capability and giving you the flexibility as customers that you need. Mitel, we're really keen on delivering solutions that are for our vertical key players. Yeah. Again, as I said, we've got dispatch and emergency capabilities that we're using through our, whether that's healthcare, could be in, logistics, whatever. Hospitality solutions, healthcare solutions, contact center solutions. We have a whole gambit of solution capability that you're probably unaware of. But when you work in a different vertical environment and your needs are different, we're not trying to ring fence people like we said before. It's all about choice. What can we offer? Yeah. And again, critical event management, really key these days. That could be in, healthcare, could be in local gov, could be, up at manufacturing, because at the end of the day, you want to have emergency situations, you need to be able to manage those guys and make sure you're getting the best out of the ability. And also we've got, as I said, mass notification systems as well as critical event management and alarm servers and things like that. It's all about bringing this all together seamlessly for you guys, depending on what vertical or what your business is all about. Now, one of the key things I wanted to talk to you about today was our CX direction. So when you look at our CX evolution, Mitel next March is about to release what we would say is Mitel CX. But what we see today in our own contact center environment is all about the agent experience. You're looking at how those interactions can play into your environment, whether it's voice, whether it's email, whether it's SMS, whether it's social media, whether it's video, whether it's AI up front from a voice point of view, or whether it's actually delivering interactions and then the agent using AI at the back end for transactional purposes and that large language model integrations. It's all about delivering seamless information to that agent to empower them to, I guess what you say is, make that customer journey relevant, make it more productive for the customer. No need to repeat what the customer's already gone through the bot with, because of using agent assist capability, the agent's got the transcript of that interaction with the bot. It's bringing all that interaction together. And the media types that we support, they're at this moment in time, you look at your contact center and you look at multimedia and omni-channel integrations, it's all talking about, we can deliver all these interactions, but the case in point is, like I tried to make earlier, is about not just delivering those interactions, it's actually living through those interactions as an end user, and as a third-party customer. How do we deliver that customer journey and make it relevant and make it, profitable from you guys from the point of view that the agent isn't repeating information, they've got information at hand, and they can actually, from your point of view, one side doesn't fit all, but what you can do is make that customer journey seamlessly, that you don't have to completely repeat the interaction countless times to get to the end point. It's all about giving the agent the right information at the right time to complete the interaction in the single instance rather than transfer it around to other people. Again, from a service point of view, you can actually look at what we do from, I guess what you say is, our AI and our digital workplace. Whether it's just IVR and you want a transcript through the IVR of the call flow, we can deliver that. If you want AI integration and you want conversational AI capabilities, we can deliver that into our environment. We can deliver you, from the point of view through different partners or through our own engines. We can deliver conversational AI at a very complex level, or we can deliver it in low-end rinse and repeat bots where you can actually get that capability and build up your own capability in AI on how, what I would say is, how relevant that is within your organisation. Start small and then bring it into what I would say is, where it becomes relevant to your business. It's all about that discovery. Technology for technology's sake doesn't mean anything. We need to take your customer on that journey, live and breathe what the customer wants, and also from your point of view, how you want to triage that customer through your business and what data you want to share with them through AI, because that's really, really important. From a security point of view, you need to take ownership of this as well. So it's not just about the technology experts like ourselves, it's working in partnership with you guys that you get what you want out of that. And that's why it's so important to take time out, have a think about these new technologies and how you implement them. And again, you look at the integrated ecosystem. If you want Salesforce integration, you want call recording integrations, you want Calabrio, Noetica, which is outbound dialing capabilities, we can bring all of that seamlessly into the contact center for you. Excuse me, got a frog in my throat. And then we look at the metrics that matter. You want to link into third-party applications such as Power BI, Tableau, we can deliver that integration for you. But we have a series of multiple reporting you can use within our contact center. I think from a voice point of view, there's 250 reports that you can use just out of the box. You want multimedia, there's over 500. You want to link to other third parties, and you've got DBAs, you can do we've already got SQL views that you can bring in to utilize Tableau and Power BI. So we've got all that capability for you, including analytic wallboard capabilities as well. Again, what you can see on the consolidated user experience, what will come out with Mitel CX, you will see it's the consolidated approach. Looks very much like our My Collab interface that I showed you earlier. But as you can see on the right-hand side, you've got the queue data, you've got your capability to bring in different widgets, such as Salesforce as an example, if that's what you're using. Your messaging capability could be Teams, could be Zoom, as I said. And these permissions and widgets are permissions based, I should say, and supervisors can roll them out to their teams, or we can, as an administrator, roll it out to different areas of your business. So again, fully customized and can be nailed down to what you want. The value proposition as well is giving our agents that additional efficiency to communicate between back and front office workers seamlessly, but have a full omni-channel tool set that they can utilise. Yeah? And as I said earlier, from a reporting and capabilities, the real-time reporting is really advanced on all of this. So as a supervisor, you can see exactly what's going on from the moment the interaction hits to the moment the agent wraps it up. What we're also doing from a Mitel point of view is embedding Talkative into our solution as well. These are a third-party, I guess, company we've been working with for such a long time now. They're part of the Mitel ecosystem. And from our point of view now, we've got AI capabilities through Talkative as part of our solution now. What's really key about this as well is rather than needing design experience and programmer experience to do this integration now for chatbot, it's all drag and drop menus that you as a supervisor, for instance, get involved in. You can create really complex and really smart routing algorithms and chat capabilities based on your AI chatbot through Talkative. So very intuitive integration, very, very powerful, but you don't need to be a developer to deliver these solutions, and you can actually make changes on the fly, which is really key. What we can also do is at the end of this month, we'll be bringing voice capabilities. So that's traditional based chat or chatbot capability at this moment in time. It'll be conversational AI by the end of the month. What we're also doing as well is the social media integration that we've got. So again, if you actually want to have direct social media integration, we can route, I guess what you say is X, sort of Facebook Messenger, all those type of interactions straight into the contact center as well. Yeah. What we also can do is the ability to bring video chat into the contact center and fully customized for you as well. So every contact center customer I talk to these days, video, AI is really relevant to where they want to be. And we've got a big tick in the box for all of that. We talked about omni-channel integration. You know, that's something we've done for a long time, but we can actually do that through the Talkative interface and offer you different analytics as well. You know, that map out that constant journey that the customer has been through on your website and give you analytics to show what pages that customer navigated through before the final solution of talking to the agent. Yeah, we can give you all that capability as well, along with all the analytics and reporting that goes with that. So from a roadmap point of view for how we get to Mitel CX, we've got obviously multiple contact centers in our own family here. So we've got MICC Business. Some of you more than likely have got that platform. So release 10.2 of that product allows me to put MICC Business on OpenScope Call Control, yeah, which is a bit of a game changer for our OpenScope contact center users. It opens up all the AI interfaces I've talked to today. What it also does is, if you can see on that slide, we've got obviously MICC Enterprise, which is part of our Astra acquisition, and we've got obviously OpenScope. There's no plans, as I said, to decommission or force those customers on that platform to go to Mitel CX. There's a roadmap for them, but also if they actually want to go to CX in their own time frame, protecting that customer's investment, we're allowing our customers to do that. So we're not forcing them, we're taking them on a journey. If they want to stay on My Voice Business and not move into the CX world, or they want to stay on OpenScope Contact Center and they're happy to do that, there's a roadmap for them. Yeah? They just won't get all the functionality that CX will give them. Yeah? So as we develop and move our client and our contact center forward with our clients and our contact center customers, there'll be relatively more features coming out on the CX and hitting, because that's where, you know, obviously all the development and future is going to be, but there'll be roadmaps as we move forward for everybody, and we'll migrate customers in their own time frame. How are we going to do all this? Well, we've set up a CX practice and offer, really, when you look at CX and we talk about the vision from Mitel, it's all about taking our customers on that journey. AI is quite a scary concept, you know, and what I say is, you know, let's get in, let's talk to you, you know, look at the solutions you've invested today and look how we can work with you together to move forward. You know, when we're looking about getting the CX right, the principles that you actually work with and you're looking at AI, no different from the other media types that you brought into the contact center already today. So don't be scared, yeah? What I'm trying to say here is take it in your own time, move it forward in your own time, but look at where AI and other medias add value to your business. And we're more than happy through Botanic to take you on that journey and work with you to do that. Yeah. So we're looking really for, your customer experience. You've probably mapped it all out on voice and maybe email, or chat, but then look at what you want to do with other media types, such as SMS as an example, such as, conversational AI. Just map it all out, see where you're going. Look at where AI drives value within your business, because one of the guys on the panel said, and it's really relevant, where do you want AI? I want it everywhere. You probably don't want it everywhere. Just see where it's key and where it adds value to your business. Start small with the view that then get used to the technology, see where it can win, and then bring it out further within your business. Yeah, do it at your pace. And don't forget about differentiating your customer experience, because that's what makes you key. That's what makes you stick out from your customers, and that's what makes you sticky with your customers as well. 75% of customers will go out of the way, to do business with you if you actually give them, a good reason to do it and a good solution. And so for us, how do we deliver all this? We can offer you a 7P's consultancy discovery session if you need it. Like a new setup, new contact center customer, that is what we'd offer. If you're an existing Mitel customer, we can just take you on that journey and maybe offer you, look from an analytics point of view or analysis point of view, you can look at your journey through your IVR, look at where AI you might be happy with the rest of your contact center, you're just looking to bring AI in. We can actually look at how that can be done and how it can be done seamlessly and painlessly for you. So you may not need the full discovery session, you might just need a sample of that session. And it's all about, offering our customers through Botanic the capabilities of, where you need to go with your business. Because there's a solution within the Mitel world for all of you, and we want to take you on that journey with us, and we want you to make sure that you're getting the most value of the solution that you've already invested in. Yeah, and that's really key from us as a Mitel point of view. And in fairness, that is my last slide. Any questions?
With Ignite,
yeah.
If you have a call conversation, if you then transfer it to another agent, can you put tags to the call so that when it gets to the new agent, you can say they're past security and this is the client reference and he wants to know about something?
There's a whole REST API toolkit, so yes, you can do what you want to do, whether it's native out of the box, depending on what you want to do. There's some things we can do, so we can tag information onto any call we want. It's understanding what you want to do, so the answer is yes. So whether it's out of the box gives you what you want, but we can do further enhancements if you need it. Hello.
I have a question, because obviously we had Five9 before, and I also work with companies like TalkDesk. They're all cloud contact centers, born in a cloud, operating in a cloud, and then you step in with this one. So in terms of customers, are you looking after your old customers, moving them to the cloud and creating this new contact center? And what will be differentiator for Mitel with those other solutions, which are very much the same? Sometimes the difference is the spiel, sometimes it's the price, but you're all more or less doing the same. So how would you bounce back on the, let's say, after quadrant to be with to be with, I don't know, Five9, to be with Genesis, to be somewhere like TalkDesk, who is a challenger, like Zoom? What is there to sort of be the differentiator and say to customers, hey, actually trust into Mitel as opposed to go with, fancy Five9? What's there?
Fancy Mitel, yeah. That's a really good question. And what I would say to you first of all was, when I put up my first slide and talked about where we play, yeah, we're playing hybrid. So from our point of view, one size doesn't fit all, in the CCaaS and UCaaS segment. So for us, where do we differentiate? Yeah, we're not a CCaaS provider and we're not a UCaaS provider. We're a UC provider. So our customers get their own instance of software. Yeah, but they can deploy that in their own environment, whether it's on site, whether it's in the private cloud, or whether it's in public cloud. Yeah, or they can have a mix and match of it all. So that's the difference we've got, first of all. The second thing is when you look at the world today that we live in, security, the ownership of your own data, making sure from a GDPR point of view that your data is actually sovereign and in the UK, we can actually achieve that because it's your own personal instance. Equally, what we can do from call recording, transcripts, things like that, again, when you look at where you want to be, and taking you on that journey and keeping your investment, can we deliver all the things the CCaaS providers can do? Yeah, but you've got the difference of the capability is, you're not a tenanted solution, you're on your own private instance of that solution. So we'll never tell you that we're going to take your solution down at 2 minutes past midnight, for instance. Yeah, we're going to tell you, you're going to tell us when you're going to take down that data and when we can do an upgrade, things like that. So from our point of view, we are different, but there's a room for all of us, so they've got great solutions as well. And some of our customers will say, okay, Pat, what we've got is, we want a full CCaaS solution. So I'm saying the reason we've got CCaaS solutions is because customers want them, Other customers want that added security we can bring as well. So there's a room for all, but we are a little bit different when we go with our own product set. Does that answer your question?
Yeah, I need a battle card.
I can give you that, there's no worries. There's a man behind you there who's working with me, who can give you the battle card, no problem.
I mean, because this would be the questions that people ask, when you go to all of the events, there is a saturation of contact centers.
There is.
You go to the UK events and there is this, then you go to France, and then you go to Germany, with Pierre and God knows what, Duvare and whatever, or Louvre.
You see, I guess that
it's like how to the customer, considering hopefully they have a trusted advisor in Britannic, how this customer can at a glance sort of see.
You see, the other thing, the point that you say is, again, when I say about one site doesn't fit all, or one fit doesn't fit all, when you're looking at the CCaaS providers, you get integration from their market store, things like that. But from a Mitel point of view, we can sit down with you and rather than give you 90% of what you want, which you might get from a CCaaS provider, we can give you that 100% customization that you need, and that's a key difference as well that we can offer as well, and we are a little bit different in the marketplace. That's why we're relevant, as well, where we're not one size fits all. We can deliver exactly what you want, when you want it, how you want it, and you can choose how to consume it as well, whether it's capex or subscription licensing, I should say. So either or. Any more questions?
Do you think you're seeing a move? Are you? I mean, it's too early to predict a trend back in towards on-premise.
We're seeing a trend to a hybrid. Yeah, we're seeing a real trend, certainly in the verticals we work in, where the cloud doesn't fit everybody. It fits some customers, but it doesn't fit everybody. So hybrid is taking relevance. You see all the analysts now, everything you see now is talking about a hybrid approach. So I think from a Mitel point of view, as our customers, you're in pretty good shape for us to take you on a journey, and protecting your investment is really key as well, because nobody wants to rip out a solution, certainly a contact centre solution where you've invested time and energy getting it to where you need it to be, to move it somewhere else where you can actually just leverage off the new technology that's coming in, and that's what you can do with Mitel. Sorry.
Yeah, you mentioned plug-in widgets. I think you mentioned Salesforce a couple of times in the presentation. Is there any plans to integrate with Dynamics?
We've already got that Dynamics integration, so Dynamics would be one of those widgets that done. Out the box, we come with Salesforce, ServiceNow, and Dynamics as part of the package. But we've done customised integrations to multiple.
We've done it, but we've had to have a lot of customisation done. Which is having more extension in terms of the plug-and-play element of it.
Depending what integration you've got, we've got a web service integration into Dynamics. So again, depending on what we've done, how long ago it was, maybe we need to do some sit down with you and see, can we enhance what you need? Difficult for me to say, but can we do it? Yeah, we've done it countless times.